Welcome to the video. We're going back to basics on this one. We have videos already about the helicopter, how to perform the helicopter, how to do certain things with the helicopter. But just for educational purposes, how the heck do you do a helicopter?
Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and I think Kevin needs his batteries changed.
You know, at 4,000 subscribers I get my freedom.
Do you know, if we do this video and it's really good, it will take off.
Right, so the helicopter, we're looking at hand position to start with. I've got the half cane because, as you can see, Chris is very lethal with a full cane. Crook up, hand position here, and all I tend to do is the thumb position. As it comes to my left hand side, the thumb's going down, thumb down over the head, comes to this position, thumb comes up, and it's just literally let your wrist go limp. Can you do that?
I don't have a limp wrist.
And you're swinging around with the larger canes, with a heavier cane, especially the black belt cane that I've got. It tends to take itself on its own little journey. So not only going to show you how to do it. Did you flinch? I could train you how not to. There's a link up there.
I could show you how to do a helicopter properly.
So let's start looking how we're going to build this up. Get it faster, get it accurate, and then put some little bits of fancy stuff in because he likes the fancy stuff.
With a helicopter, you're not going to be walking around twirling, always towards the centre. You're going to be in a neutral position.
But I always do.
You can have the cane this way, you can have it round the reverse grip. I prefer this grip because I can swing nicely from the ground and it will come up easier. This way it does work, but you find the dynamic on your wrist changes and you get a slight clunk there. And don't forget, practice both hands. I'm very weak on my left hand because I've got an injury to my wrist. So practice slow and then you can speed up. Now I'm being very careful here because I've got lights above me, walls around me, cameras floating.
Don't get Reggie.
Reggie loves a bit of bashing, but I don't want to hit Callum. I'm not worried about Kev. When you do the strike, you rotate and it's a big swing. If you're doing this, people will stay clear. So if you step in and swing, you can create distance. Or if you wish to retreat, stepping back, getting distance. The important thing is nice flow and fluid motion. These are very powerful strikes. When you hit something with this, if you don't have control, and I'm not saying I've ever done this, you get this recoil and it doesn't hit you in the face in front of 20 people and it's not funny.
It is.
I haven't got it on video.
I have.
And you're not going to see it. So you need to be able to control the cane after the strike. What we like to do is, as we're striking, turn our body at least a 3/4 turn on. And what that does, it actually, if I'm square on, even with a light tap, you can see what's happening here. If I do this with a light tap and turn my body slightly on, I've got more control. So you're looking. Practice this, so loose grip, and then as you feel, tighten your grip and you can actually determine where your cane's going to stop. So after a big strike, you can tighten your grip and control the cane. Ironically, the more powerful the strike, the more control you get.
If you'd like to see the video of Chris hitting himself with a cane after doing a helicopter with a clearance swipe, please send £50 to PO Box 563, Wimbledon Common, SW19, and I'll mail you a copy of the VHS. Or Betamax if you want that.
I have the brutal Callum here. It's a nice route snake.
You mention this every video.
Cobra Kai.
Shall I take it off?
No.
You mention it every video.
I just started watching it. Oh, that's much better.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I like it.
Okay.
You know what's missing? The black headband.
No, that's true.
This is true. Right, poor Johnny here is going to be my Reggie's had enough. Where am I going to hit with this? This generates a lot of speed, a lot of power, and straight away Callum run because he's Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, run away! I would never go for this area at all. This is, I'm not even going to contemplate it. Arm, yes. Torso, I'd be very, even here, I'd be very, very dubious about striking anybody along here. This travels at phenomenal speeds. Point of contact with those speeds with this material is going to cause a lot of damage. I would personally go for here and here. Very, very painful, but not knife threatening, and that's what I'm looking at. Anything else, I could be looking at serious trouble here. I like these for clearance, and then when I chamber it, I've got time, I can then decide what I'm going to do. But if I clunk somebody here, even from that position, I know he deserves it. Boo, LaRusso all the way.
From a wheelchair perspective, does it change much? Well, yeah, it changes a lot. I don't have the movement. I can't step in to swing, I can't step back to swing. My brakes are on, I'm pretty static. But saying that, I don't have the same problem that Chris has. With my strikes, even at head height, I'm aiming for the upper arm. But coming down in a wheelchair, I've got an angle strike for gallbladder. Gallbladder 32, Charlie horse, dead leg, side of the knee, all the anterior, posterior ligaments in there, stability will grow. Finish position, swings into the full position for the strike. And all I'm doing is just rolling the wrist here. Chris is going to actually put the cane out and I'm just going to get a little whack. Not much there. Chris tends to grip the horn tightly. When I know I'm making contact, I put my thumb in. So that when I'm hitting, I've now got all four fingers in play to stop the cane from moving backwards. You can move it this way quite easy because it rolls in the fingers. But this way, you're rolling against your hand. So I just tend to sort of, I know I'm going to make contact on the third strike. 1, 2. That's all I've done. Is put the thumb over, knuckles up, just gives me a bit more power, more control. Normally you would move your body, have the arm come extended across, so once you've done your strike, you're in this position. The cane is not going to hit you. If you're unlucky and it comes all the way back and hits you, then you've got to improve your grip and your control. It's great having a lot of power. If you've got no control, it's nothing. What are you doing?
Great.
It's helicopter.
Hang on.
Go away. Go. Just.
I'm going.
Go
I'm
away.
going.
Again, reversing the cane. Crook out. From this position, I usually take a step back. Still got the tripod. It comes with an upward strike. And then I just start to relax the wrist and come through. And then when I want to strike, I'm striking in a downward motion. As you can see, hand position from there.
If you refer to our, well, I'll say our Callum's knife video, we use this a lot. It's great for distance if there's a lot of people around you. I've used this when I had 3 people come for me in the lovely town whereupon I live, and just by doing that, spinning, figure of 8, chambering, they decided it was probably a good idea to leave me alone. So it's quite good if you've got the awareness and the ability to do this.
Here we are, looking at video of ourselves, which we don't often do, to be honest, because I hate seeing myself on camera. What about you?
Yeah, I hate seeing you on camera as well.
Let's look at different styles and how we're using the helicopter. So we're going to start off first with Tai Shiwaza.
There may even be a link in the description above where we did it with a figure of 8.
You never know.
Probably no, but there you go.
Right, this is a basic kata. It's a movement kata designed to get on and offline.
But we're going to do it with helicopters. And it's not as easy as I try to make it look. In fact, I didn't do very well, really.
Well, the thing is when you're looking at this video, you're seeing that your body's moving one way and the helicopter's swinging another. So you've got opposite forces attacking each other, and you're stuck in the middle.
You're getting Newtonian on me. Right.
I'm amazed you actually mastered forwards and backwards. Not with the helicopter, just walking forwards and backwards.
This is my normal modus operandi, side to side.
Oh, the crab. That's a dainty jump.
It is, but it's good for clearing a lot of distance. Yeah, you can't make that look cool.
Yeah, but the jump before was really sort of dainty and ballerini.
Well, Jean-Claude Van Damme did ballet, so did that other bloke is really scary. So I quite like the upswings.
Yeah, I'd rather do the downward.
Oh, my favourite.
Well,
Figure of 8 into a helicopter.
we love the figure of 8.
But it's actually quite hard to transition. Glad there's no sound on that one.
Yeah. So this is where I like the upswings.
Yeah.
You know that you can actually use full power and you're not going to be given a ride in the back of a cop car.
Well, with the upswings as well, it makes it easier for it to turn.
Yeah. Well, it looks a bit hard on the knees for me.
Well, I love this. The ultimate Kev attack.
Look at the power.
Excelsior!
He's gone.
Is this the Uber attack from the Kevmeister? Shame about the t-shirt.
I've got to stop taking them drugs. I really have got to stop taking them drugs.
Looks. Ha you for a change.
Yeah.
More importantly, did you get the spider that you were trying to attack?
Yes. So we've got the helicopter and we now know how to do it correctly. We've seen how devastating it can be. But the big question, would you?
I would, as I said, I've used it to make my point that I'm not an easy target because I've got a walking aid with me. It's one of those things I would use it only if I really had to. Lower leg would be my option. But when I'm doing it,
Feels good?
I'd like to look good. Unlike the Cobra Kai t-shirt, I think ours are much smarter.
Well, I kind of agree, but then again I'm slightly biased because, you know...
I grew up on those films.
You've never grown up.
Okay. But yeah, helicopter, really good move. Great for coordination, power, control, getting a feel for your cane, but really it's quite a solid defensive technique if you need it.
If they've got a weapon,
Like a knife?
anything, then all bets are off.
What about
I would use it.
What about if they're walking around with an offensive looking wife?
I really can't answer that one, can I?
Well, you know where I live, so...
Yeah, no, in seriousness, if my life I judge is in danger, if they have a weapon,
I'd still only go for lower leg.
again, the weapon would have to be short distance, short to medium distance. We're not talking firearms.
No. Oh, I run away. Hope for the
Here's
best.
my wallet, you know, have the lot. Thanks for watching the video, we hope you like it, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to look as smart as we do, don't forget to check out the merchandise on Teesprings.
Check out our social media accounts, see what's going on in the world of Sons of Cane.
Hit that bell and free the fear.